Recording in progress.
So, where we left off, you all set up a trap for a Losrin. Um, just north of the town of Verdusk, along the Kayantha River. And we're able to subdue him and bring him back up to Scornabel. Sorry, she's checking in with somebody.
Good.
Return to Scornabel, where you split the party. Two of which went into town, deciding to do shopping, spa day, and clubbing. The other two took Elosrin the rest of the way up to the temple Renji was raised in, where, with the help of Island, brought back to a more normal state for him. His true personality rang through, and you were able to make amends with your mother, not so much your father. And now, equipped with a new sword, early in the morning, you wake up Kindle groggily, and the day is yours. Are you returning to Scornabel?
Yeah, we're returning.
Okay. You return to the town of Scornabel in the early morning hours. It's starting to get busy as different tradesmen start setting up their booths, fishermen on the water, boats heading their way. And you realize you have no idea where Ling and Mimi are staying. At all. You don't know where they are.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna... I'm gonna go to the taverns one by one, just to see, because...
Asking around for a giant pink lady and a medium-sized gray person.
Well, I was gonna say, has anyone seen a big-titted vampire and a chain fling around? Anyone?
Make a persuasion check.
Natural 20s.
Oh my god.
This is amazing. This is amazing because I had this idea in my head. Okay. Yeah, so as you shout this out into the ether, you get a lot of strange looks from some of the locals. Some like, what the fuck? Why? And one redhead half elf just goes, "Oh, yeah, they were at the Nightshade last night."
The Nightshade.
Oh, it's a fest hall. It's kind of a bit of a nightlife here in town. I believe, though, they were heading back to the Throughways Inn.
I was definitely there. Thank you very much for that. That's
Of course, give them my love. And like continues on down the road.
Wait.
That sounds perfect. That sounds exactly right. Mm-hmm.
Never mind. It's fine. Okay. Okay.
I'll say you've been here long enough that you probably know where the throughway rooms are.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, no, I think I know where. Yeah, I'll head there.
Okay. In the meantime, yeah, would you? It's pretty early. You guys are probably still passed the fuck out.
Oh yeah. I'd say we didn't go to sleep until like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Nightlife, we had people hanging off of both of us, having a blast.
Renji, you do end up getting to the town, and there's a forest gnome behind the counter, kind of androgynous, red hair, glasses. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a for some friends of mine. You would have known exactly who they are. They're a large-breasted lady and a gray-skinned changeling. And when I say large, I mean large.
I can place that. Yeah, I believe they said they were looking for a few more people. And reaches under, grabs a key, and hands it to you. It's up the stairs.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
That's a star knocked off of my review. Just giving out our room keys.
Well, you guys you had mentioned that you had other people who were joining you.
Yeah.
So I do remember that conversation. So
We did.
There you go.
Yes. That was your own fault.
No, the proper response would have then been showing us to the room so we could answer the door and confirm that's the people we're looking for.
You are correct. But they can't be bothered.
Yep,
so this is what you get.
Oh yeah, no. That was like above game or above table.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You walk past the little tables in the entryway and head on up the stairs, and you find yourself outside of a standard room door.
Just instantly. Ling. Mimi.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
That's a 7.
Renji, make a perception check.
Didn't touch it.
It's another natural 20. Fucking Drax dice. I think that's what he rolled, right?
Yes, those are the Drax dice.
Why do you think I keep using them?
They're weighted, I say, weighted.
I tested the not. Even I thought, are you?
Too coincidental. Hey, sometimes luck's just with you.
Yeah, you can definitely hear a slight snoring behind the door.
Unlocks the door and opens. I'm guessing you.
With.
Yeah.
There is first. The blankets are half on the bed. The outfits have not been changed.
Outfit.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll let you explain that in a bit. But also there's like a magical equivalent of rave necklaces. And those like early 2000s sunglasses that just had like the strips of plastic through them. on Ling's face. And also, the hole is on the ground, open.
Go fall in.
I'm guessing Mimi's in there.
Mimi's in there. It's a very similar state of affairs. But a little bit more put together because vampires and liquor.
Yeah.
And you just see Keith sitting on a dresser. Just glaring at the dog on the other
next to the
side of the
door.
room. It is
Okay.
chaos in here.
Yeah, Seldua would have been parked right next to the door.
As you open the door, you see the little dachshund look up and you go, I see you have returned. And it just goes back to staring at Keith, who is just like curled up on his knees.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ling is
I-
also currently not technically wearing anything. Their entire body is just covered in scales. And you see, yeah, I'm gonna say they're laying on their back. You see on the breasts 4 or 5 little pink scales right around where each nipple would be, and a little pink triangle down on their torso. Everything else is like black scales making strappy patterns along slightly less dark skin.
So kind of
Basically,
like
looks like I'm making a
body
harness
painting.
made out of scales.
And that's what you walk into.
I'm sorry, Ling. I'm guessing there's a water basin around, like a large water bowl.
Sure. Why
I
not?
mean, technically, the alchemy jug is sitting in the hole.
That is also true.
You want me to go into a hole with a sleeping vampire? I'm a little bit smarter than that.
Just put it out there. That's where it is.
So it's going to grab a water basin and just fill it up with water directly over Ling. I'm sorry.
In there, what the fuck? Ah! And just kind of bolts up off the bed and just over to the other side of the room. Just, well, you can't really see through the crooked glasses, just wide-eyed. What the fuck? What? Oh, and ow. Okay, 12 plus 14.
Okay. You've got a hell of a hangover, but you're not vomiting.
What? Did we get a spinning room? Wise? No.
No, you didn't.
Just prestidigitation myself dry. Dad. Wow. What a wait. What time is it? Time to go to bed. Mimi. He kind of looks around. Oh, right. Hole. Just very, very much shielding their eyes. And they had a night.
So, how was your night?
I think it was awesome. From what I can remember,
You
there
think
was lots
it
of
was
dancing.
awesome?
That was fun. Yeah. I mean, it had to be. I don't see myself drinking this much otherwise. Lay on hands, try and heal the headache, but it doesn't work.
Nope. Hold that thought. And Ranger's going to make a very, very, very strong, bitter herbal tonic. and just try that.
Ling just instinctually takes it like a shot, like all the others last night. Oh God, that's hot.
Oh no, it's not hot. It's not tea. It's a tonic. It's
I'm sorry, I misheard.
But it is like,
oh, that's spicy.
It's like those like horrible grandma aniseed sweets that you thought as a kid were like, oh, that's gonna taste great.
God, that's a new flavor. Oh my God, I don't know what's worth, my tongue or my head.
That should
The
clear
feeling
your
in your
head.
head, though, is subsiding ever so slightly.
Oh, hey, I can open my eyes. That's nice. Oh, hi, Renji. Did you have to start with the water?
The fact that I knocked on the door twice and managed to come in and you were still asleep.
Yeah, I mean, what time is it? I don't
like-
remember leaving.
Like 8 or 9 in the morning.
Oh, jeez.
Like
I don't remember leaving until like 4 something, I think, last night.
Yeah, apparently you went to what was it called?
Oh, we went clubbing.
Yeah, there was a redhead half elf that recognized you and told us where you were.
Oh, I hope she's doing well. She was fun.
Uh-huh. Well,
Although,
they said to give you their love.
oh, that's sweet. I'll have to send her a letter later. Anyway, how did the family stuff go?
I told my dad to fuck off.
Good for you. Good for you.
We sorted out a lost run.
Yeah. Did you separate the sword from him?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good.
He's still
Were they
a
able
dick.
to separate your sword? I'm assuming that's kind of a similar situation there.
You look at him. He has a new sword, but it's not like the one you know. This one is fine. It's just a sword. It doesn't talk.
Nope. 7. They don't see shit.
Well, it's back at home, and it's not on me. So.
Oh, I'm very happy for you. I was kind of worried. I'm glad she's gone now.
Yeah, it is. It's great. Thank Christ. Whoever Christ is. It's one of them new age gods, you know?
No, I thought I saw someone named Christ last night.
It's really just Scotty Wartooth.
Ling just kind of looks down in the hole and sees Nini's still passed the fuck out. I think we should let her sleep, but I need some breakfast. And see, do they realize? Yep, nope. They're just gonna walk out in their strappy scaled skin and go down and find some breakfast.
Ling.
What? Food, please.
You may want to change.
Oh, right. I went lewd last night. Waddles back in. Watch them kind of shrink with each step. And you see the pile of armor over in the corner, and you kind of throw it over themselves and grow back into it. Thank you.
As they're changing, though, they're instantly just like, Let me know when you're done.
There's nothing to see, Renji. You know this.
It's out of respect. It's out of respect.
Okay, well, you're fine now. It takes me half a second. Well, not half. It takes me 6 seconds to get my armor on. I just grow into it.
Well, let's get you some coffee and food. Yeah.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Mimi, you good?
Oh no, let her sleep. Let her sleep. Let her sleep. Oh, let her sleep,
I'm
please.
good.
Y-
Hey, Renji. You know I'm right.
Accurate.
I love this game so much.
I'm so sorry, Forrest. I'm sorry.
I love this game so much. Hey, do you want to sleep some more, or do you want to go get some food? And
No, I'm gonna
vinegar?
sleep. I'm gonna sleep. Have fun.
I'll bring some vinegar.
Passed out.
I think she might actually still have breakfast. I gave her So I went shopping yesterday, actually. Since she can't really eat our kind of food, I bought a flask where she keeps some blood in. So she might have breakfast still down there. I don't think she drank it last night.
Okay. That's good to know. Let's yeah. Let's get you some food. Yeah. Yeah.
Honks against the wall for a second as they try to go around the corner. Oh, it's too early.
It's
Turned
just
too
like
just kind of roll off the corner and down the stairs.
You are able to come downstairs and get some pretty basic food. It's only 2 silver pieces per plate.
How much for the party last night?
It depends. How generous would you have been?
Let's just say I dropped 10 gold. How's that? That's pretty generous, yeah? For a nightlife. And also the 2 silver for tomorrow today. Okay, there we go. Alright. I eat, I feel better. Still groggy as fuck, but I feel better. So, Renji, now that family stuff is done, where do you think we're gonna be heading next?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't really
I
have any outside plans either.
yeah, it's weird. I actually don't know what to do.
I almost feel like I should report back to Candlekeep. Kind of fill him in with what's happened.
That
Maybe add a
might
few new notebooks to the shelves.
be a decent idea, actually.
Oh, that's going to take a few days.
Yeah.
Oh, I should probably let you know I do owe somebody in this town a favor, and I don't know when they're going to call it in. But I should, at least let the party know that there's an obligation at some point for me specifically. I don't know if you all want to join it, but
I mean, it's not bad favor, is it?
It's not exactly legal, but I would not say it is bad. Morally, we're good, at least so far. I don't technically know exactly what the favor's gonna be, but I don't think it'd be something too bad.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, won't we?
Yeah, yeah. I think that sounds about right. Can't cross the bridge unless you know where it is.
Hmm. Well, let's get you fed at least, and then we can talk about everything with, clear heads.
Oh, yeah, I figured this was towards the end of breakfast.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel better. I'm just groggy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, really. Um, well, there is something that we may keep an eye out for, or is out for at least, is maybe some ancient divine, as it were, forges that could possibly melt down magical objects.
Okay. Even if I have to make this check at disadvantage, can I make a history check? Does that ring any bells with Link? A divine forge.
I would say that you wouldn't have enough experience outside of Baldur's Gate and Candlekeep
Okay, that's fine.
to have heard of any at the moment.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. My next thing was I was just gonna pray to Denier tonight to see if he says anything. But that's tonight. I'm fine.
Okay.
That would be a good thing to keep out for. Keep ears out for sure. I'll include it in my nightly prayers tonight. See if Denier wants to send me a dream or anything. Sometimes we get lucky that way. Such as with Tom. Speaking of, where's Kindle? I haven't seen her since. Oh, she left with you.
Actually, with you guys. She's at the table. She's just sitting quietly.
Oh.
She's just T-posed right now.
I can just feel the glare over at Link. I'm so
right
sorry.
My peripheral vision is still not working right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I feel stupid.
Although, to be fair though, have any of you been so hungover where you have like massive tunnel vision, like generally, like when some people like come up to your side, you're like, fuck off.
I've only been hungover once, so no.
Yeah, same, but it was bad, which is why I don't get hungover anymore. One was enough.
I didn't have my first hangover until I turned 30.
Mine was late 20s. 27, I think.
Yeah, I just don't try to keep up with Jerome's sister and brother anymore. At all.
Yeah. Nope. Take your own pace.
Anyway.
Yeah. Personally, I don't have any idea what we're gonna do now. So,
Yeah, I only had a couple thoughts but I don't know how much sense they make to start looking for that forge right now. Let's see if maybe this town had some kind of library, and or
well, the forge is not
temple.
exactly. Well, the forge is not exactly important right now because, if I was, bleeding from everywhere because the sword is miles away, then it'd be an issue.
Yeah, it would.
So, as of right now, that can be further down. I'm honestly just happy, like, being away from it.
Yeah. How does that feel being free?
I focus for a moment.
I don't think we've
I,
we've
I,
met completely.
I focus for a moment and, like, mentally see if there's any lingering influence.
Make an insight check. You're inciting yourself.
20, 21, I think. Sorry, my D&D on fucked up a bit. Un momento. Uh, yeah, 21.
You think back into your mind, searching for any hint of a lingering influence. And aside from the memories of what had occurred while under her influence, you don't feel her presence there. You feel like yourself, changed, but not in a she's still here sort of way, more in a you've been through a lot due to her presence.
Hmm. She's gone.
Yes, that would be the definition of free. Yes, wouldn't it?
Don't know how I feel right now.
That's okay.
It's weird.
I can imagine. One doesn't usually gain a voice inside their head, let alone lose one.
It's definitely interesting. Let me tell you that. You know what? Funny enough, I don't recommend a voice in your head.
Yeah, no, that just sounds like a bad time. I
Yeah.
already deal with enough with my own thoughts. I don't need someone else chattering up in there.
Oh yeah, no, like the addedness of nah, I don't recommend.
It's hard enough tuning you fuckers out, let alone someone inside your head can't shut off. I mean, you just realized what they said. You didn't hear that, and just kind of hides behind a scrap of food that's left on their plate.
I assume that's the alcohol talking, Ling.
What?
You know what you said.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I don't listen.
You can tell us this stuff, you know. believe it or not, it's not the worst thing we've ever heard.
Yeah, but it's kind of rude. It's kind of rude.
It is, but I'd rather that you. Let's just say, as long as it's that level where it's only a little bit, then it's
Yeah. I listened to the mission critical stuff. It's just sometimes people bore me.
honestly.
I just kind of drift just a little bit. You can kind of pick out what they're saying and kind of put the conversation together. But sorry.
To be honest, I get it. People suck, and people can be boring.
The shittiness of people, and I raise up the water glass that I have.
The shitty people. Um. But in all honesty, player to DM, I have no idea what to do from this point, because
You're good.
Can I cast railroading, please?
You cast railroading? What? Is that your way of saying you want to take over, or is that you want me to tell you what to do? That one?
The term railroading
Yeah, you want me to railroad.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a couple options here, is what I was going to say. You can take the time to go through Scornabel, do some shopping. You can press on towards Baldur's Gate, see if there's anything that way. You guys can continue your travels back towards Candlekeep.
Oh, actually, no. We should probably let Candlekeep know that everything is okay, and maybe, hey, Candlekeep will probably have some information about a divine forge.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
And I'm sure Candlekeep would be nice to
Yes.
know that I don't have this thing.
Yeah, that was our mission. That's right.
Oof,
Right, that is our mission.
That seemed like so long ago.
That wasn't even our mission. That was my mission. God damn, I forgot. Okay, yes, we should head back towards Candlekeep.
Yeah.
We could do that tomorrow. Do we want to maybe? And I pull out the sending stone to Island, right?
You
Island
have one
gave us
Island,
the sending stone. Maybe we should let Island know that the threat is over as well. And Olosrin has been apprehended.
Oh, she knows. She
Oh, she does.
Gotcha. She actually helped separate the sword from Olosrin, because cleric-y stuff.
They are pretty good with the magic. They are.
Yeah.
Kind of envious sometimes.
However, a trip back to Candlekeep would be amazing.
Agreed.
So yeah, if you could send a message, that would be grand.
I can't. I don't have that kind of spells. I'm not that kind of magic.
We have the
Not a
sending
cleric.
stone.
Yeah, that goes to Isla.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Island has boats.
Yes.
Island's family is a riverboat family.
Oh, I thought you were saying send a message to Candlekeep, not send a message to our transport to Candlekeep.
No.
I got you. Do you maybe want to make that? Reach out my hand with the stone.
Just like slides Renji's water towards Lynn. Just Keep drinking.
Thank you.
You keep that. That's all you do.
I need someone to do a Travis. Sword has been delivered. We are all in Scornabel. Could do with a ride back to Candlekeep.
So you have 7. You have 7 left. 8 left. Sorry.
If you're still in town. Thank you.
Do.
Are you?
Where can we find you?
Are you pooping?
Do. Oh, we almost always have a boat nearby. I'm still around. It's Caleb's boat, though. We'll take. I'll bring you to Baldur's Gate.
She has a boat in town. It's Caleb's boat. We can head to Candlekeep when someone's awake.
Excuse me. Yeah.
You
Maybe another
also
hour
know,
or so.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. You also know she doesn't need to breathe like most, so you can just like close up the hole and carry her.
I mean,
with you.
technically we could. We could.
I know we could, but at the same time, I still feel bad about it. You know.
I say we give her an hour, and then we kind of gently wake her up and ask her if she just wants to keep sleeping, and we'll take the hole, or if she wants to get out of trouble.
Yeah. Okay.
About an hour, I think she'd have enough sleep. She doesn't need as much as the rest of us.
Yeah.
A little more than you, though, lucky bastard.
Regis has nothing, considering that Kindle had to deal with me and the Lost One making swords all night, and yeah, just looks.
And the walk back, where I thought she was gonna kill both of us.
Yeah, just
You
looks
stand over there. You stand over there. Shut up.
If I see any of you move from your spot, I swear. Yeah, sleep. Sorry about that, Kindle.
That's all right.
You...
With her cup of coffee.
That's fine. Okay. Do you need another hour's nap?
Oh, that would be nice.
You know, yeah.
You two take another hour's nap, and you know what? Why don't I get? We need some more supplies for the road anyway, so I will stock up on that.
Awesome. Sounds good. Do you need any funds? Or you got this?
That's a good question. No, they're fine.
Okay.
You know.
See you in an hour.
I'll see you now. You know what? I just realized as well. Alosra may be a dick, but he called me they, and I only just realized that now. I'm like,
yeah.
It's like maybe a dick, but
okay.
You're not a phobic dick.
No, you special kinds of assholes misgender, especially on purpose.
Yep.
And most of the dickish energy from Alostran is 100% like sibling rivalry.
And dad.
himbo-ness.
Yeah. That, and also, slight inheritance from Dad.
Mm-hmm.
So, where'd you get your personality? Blame my dad. Yeah.
I'll head upstairs with Kindle. Either split the bed or sleep on the floor.
He's also not the smartest.
No.
He's got an intelligence of exactly 10. He's exactly average.
My.
So he kind of exudes dumbass energy. A little bit Chad.
Oh no. Oh no. Why?
Listen, my family has actual names. A Kyle, a Karen, a Becky, a Chad. Are there any more
people
that are like standard, like typical names that are used? I have a Keith.
Is there Brittany?
There's no. Yes, actually, my second cousin is a Brittany.
Oh no!
I've
You
got
got
a
the
Brittany.
trifecta.
Brittany
I
bitch.
love her. She's so sweet, but also we're at her grandmother's wake, and she's like, "Oh my god, I haven't seen you in so long." I'm like, "You are way too excited for this amendment." Brittany, calm yourself.
It's like good energy, wrong time, wrong place.
Yeah.
Really, I love her to death, but like, sweetie, that is not my grandma. That's your grandmother in the open casket that we are 3 feet from. Maybe.
That's awesome.
Bring it down.
You're here. We're gonna need you right there.
That is fantastic.
I love her. I think I even have a Courtney.
Yeah. Renji is gonna go out food shopping, but instead of like proper rations, actually Renji is going to get enough for like to cook for everyone.
Okay. All right.
Renji's gonna cook them a goddamn meal.
That's gonna cost a bit more.
That's fine.
Make a investigation check while I go back to my town descriptor here.
16.
16. All right. There are a lot of different traders in the area. There's also a fish market.
Mm-hmm.
There is Purple Sun Trading Coster. There is the Spice and Wine Shop. There is a general store.
It's gonna be
also an herbalist.
It's gonna be a bit of everything, basically.
Okay.
Because above table, Renji is gonna be making everyone miso soup and sushi.
Okay. Between it all, I'll say you drop about 3 gold.
Okay.
This is just.
You know what?
Nicer.
I'm gonna make it. I'm happy to make it 6 to get the real nice fish for sushi, like the proper tuna.
Absolutely.
I ain't giving you no cheap shit with sushi. Fuck that.
I think this will be the first time Ling has eaten raw fish that wasn't rancid. Street kid.
And Renji knows how to cook sushi. Or knows how to do sushi, so
yeah.
Thin as possible, pull out the parasites. Thin as possible, pull out don't have a thing against sushi at all. It's fine.
It's fine.
I know it's like not heard of these days, but I don't like fish in general, but sushi skeeves me.
I love sushi so much. I really do. I just wish it wasn't so goddamn expensive.
You have to cut it so thin so you can pull out the parasites.
Only with some.
Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll preemptively take that to Caleb's boat.
Okay.
And basically go, some of these are quite perishable, so if you have a means of keeping them fresh until we get back, that'd be grand.
No, we can. I'll do that for you. I can do that. Yeah.
Thank you very much. We'll be back. Everyone will be back in, say, about half an hour. Warning though, Mimi and Ling are a little bit fragile right now. They had a night out last night.
Fun. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah. So just forewarning you. Right. We'll be right back. Yeah, still have that. That's fine. Cool. Yeah, we'll get back to the tavern and just open the tavern room door and just poke their head in. Are they all just out?
More or less.
Yeah. we're taking as much sleep as we can get.
I'll say at this point, Kindle's probably, because she's had more sleep, she's probably back awake and reading a book and petting Wink.
Hi. I bought food. I'm cooking dinner for us tonight. So we're ready to go. We just need this lot to be awake.
Okay.
Puts
the book
goes
away.
over, goes to Ling. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
All right. Thank you. That's a much better wake up than the water.
Say at this point now you can have a long rest. Now you can have a long rest. It's still not the full 8 hours, but it's sufficient.
Yeah.
I know.
Enough to get my spell slots back.
Mm-hmm.
I know they usually say a long rest is 8 hours, but I usually put it, if it's between 6 and 8, then I will count it.
The biggest fantasy in D&D is having a full 8 hours of sleep, a steady
That is
income,
especially true of me right now.
waking up fully rested.
Yep.
Oh God, yes.
Yep.
Oh, please let tonight be peaceful.
Find something that you want to eat at every restaurant you go to.
Yep. Find something in every shop that you want to buy.
And a steady group of friends.
Oh, why'd you have to cut hard?
That one hurt.
You're always around.
No, stop.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
Listen, this game is the reason I have friends.
I mean, same though.
I mean, also, I'm sorry, like, also, D&D is where, like, oh, my character's bad at this, and here's why. In real life, you don't know. You're just like, oh, I'm bad at this. Why are you? I don't know.
I'm just broken.
This is why I actually can't wait for like D&D VR to happen, because I'm sorry, but my brain just goes, give me right now.
See, first off, when Baldur's Gate is officially released, you'll have to play it because the early access is fucking amazing. But
I plan on it.
The one clip that I've seen in regards to the D&D movie is the most D&D shit without being metagame I've ever seen. It's Speak with Dead, and they have 5 questions, and they waste all fucking 5. Just like that is so Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow. Yes.
It's like, so you have 5 questions that you get to ask him. Oh, so I can start now? Yes. That wasn't one of my questions. Was it? Yes. You can make sure. Why did you add a question to the end of it? I don't know. Dies. What just happened?
No.
I saw that and I was just like, did they like spy on our games or something? Like, what the fuck?
I'm back to having faith in this movie. With that one clip.
Good.
Yeah. I'm.
I still think it would be better if we used Muppets as the players.
Oh yeah.
The Muppets are around the table. I just want Miss Piggy being the voice for Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
You know wholeheartedly that Miss Piggy would play a barbarian in D&D, though. You can't tell me otherwise.
And she would make sure it was the most attractive man possible. So Dwayne the Rock Johnson with Miss Piggy's voice coming out of it is all I need in my life. And then if he dies, it's Jason Momoa. He comes back.
Yes.
We just put like a mustache on him.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Anywho. Yeah. Where should we go to the hole? Me?
Yeah.
Honey?
Yeah.
You awake?
Yeah, I can be up.
Do you want to be up?
We could carry you in the hole. We're good. We're going back to Kayla's boat.
Let's do that.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Well,
Night.
what, no. Do you want Keith back in?
No, don't. He can't last. He can't last.
Yeah, no, Keith needs to breathe.
Unfortunately, and I look up at Keith. Keith has to come with me.
Looks at you. Looks
Would
at
you-
Seldwa. Goes frog mode. And just like squishes down into his toad form.
Oh, I'm gonna empty out my my component pouch into my backpack, and I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna like squish his little frog form into the component pouch, and so he can kind of chill in there, and I'm gonna leave the nice opening for him.
I'm sure that was super attractive. But you know, when you hold a toad and it's just like it's kind of like that.
Scooping him up. You be good. I kind of pet him a little bit. Don't worry, I won't let Zelda near you just yet.
So sorry.
What?
All I see in my head is like with a puppy and a short and frog legs sticking out.
I mean, to be honest, it would. I'd put the legs in, it'd just be his head sticking out.
As an angry looking frog.
Oh yeah. And I'll reattach it to my belt.
Oh my god.
I'll close the hole. Fold it up, pack it away, get all this shit, and get out. Oh my god. I'll have Selma walk with me. Not in my bag.
All
Head for
right.
walkies.
You all head to the riverboat. Island is on the dock. You see a couple other passengers come on board. As you know, they do take standard fare as well, as they're more smuggled fare. And you are welcomed aboard as well. There's only like 2 other individuals on board. But you guys are able to head down the Kyonther River back towards Baldur's Gate. Is there anything you'd like to do on this trip?
Renji is making dinner for everyone.
Are you including the crew and other guests?
He bought enough for that, yeah.
Okay. Caleb, Island, some of the others, super happy to participate in this. The one individual is kind of like a really dark, shaggy hair, halfling, darker skin, male who's just digging right in. The other individual, it's kind of hard to place, but possibly half elven. Can't really tell. More on the femme side of androgynous. Dark blue hair, just kind of quietly sitting, eating their food.
Okay.
And everyone else is able to enjoy.
Yep. It's just very nice miso soup with fresh as fuck sushi.
Yeah, Renji, I didn't know fresh fish could actually taste good. Or raw fish, I mean.
Well, you just know how to prepare it right. And like
Yeah, I suppose the freshness might help too.
Very much so. Very much so.
Only raw fish I've had was from the dumpsters.
Don't eat from the
dumpster sushi is not good.
I love how Renji goes, "Don't eat from dumpsters."
Don't do that. Just
I don't do it anymore. But bitches gotta eat.
I know. But come on.
Hey, you didn't grow up on the streets of Baldur's Gate as a kid with nobody. You take what you can get sometimes.
Anywho, shall we continue?
Tonight during my prayers, I would just like to add in if Daenerys knows anything about a divine forge.
Are you using a spell for this?
No, it's just during my nightly prayers. I don't have a spell or anything that would help. It just kind of shot in the dark. I don't expect anything from it, but that is what I do. I pray. Pray and I know things.
You can make a religion check. I would say disadvantage. There's a
That's
spell
perfectly
attached to it.
fine. Do I have any spell? No, I have nothing. I rolled an 18 and a 1. So, I'm fine.
You're listening and trying to focus to see if you hear anything. And you're kind of get thrown off because you hear like a sack of bag of something like fall. near you on the deck. You kind of like jolt and look over, and that half elven who's just like, and you notice actually, as you turn, it's like there's a moment where the hair went like a brighter color and then settled back into that dark color as they're putting the bag back up, and just kind of, and then just kind of ducks off.
No, wait, no, it's okay. How did you do that with your hair? That was cool. Are you a changeling? Awesome. You're only the second that I've met. Have a good night.
And ducks back.
Awesome. Well, I guess we're out and about more than I thought. Actually, no. This place might be just full of changelings and I just never knew, because this is where I met the other one. Wait, was that her? Guess I'll keep an eye out for, or I'll keep an eye on them for the rest of the journey. See if anything else happens.
Okay. Day 2, anything you guys like to do? And look at my map.
Empty. I do not. Damn it. I should have bought more vials while we were in town. I think on each of these days, I'm just gonna produce a gallon of wine from the jug and fill up a barrel for Caleb in the ship.
Okay. Yeah,
Just general wine barrel. So however many days is however many gallons.
You've done a Scornabel to Baldur's Gate before. I think it's supposedly 8 days.
Okay.
And then it's another 9 days from Candlekeep to Baldur's Gate. Long travel.
Yes.
Gotta make sure that I'm writing these down so when I finally have my calendar totally caught up, I will know exactly what the date is. Renji, anything?
Just practicing with his new sword, kind of like getting the weight of it, getting
If you would like a sparring partner, Ling would volunteer.
actually, yeah. Lynn's gonna kind of like Reggie's gonna look to them. Maybe some sparring. Could be
Use a bit of blood pumping.
Plus, I need to check how my new sword does.
All right. In that case, do you want to do hit for hit, or should I just try and dodge around you?
Let's do hit for hit.
Alrighty. You go first. Whatever your initiative is, it does not matter. You go first.
I don't know. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, really? I rolled a natural 2, so I got 4.
6.
Yeah. I knew your dex was stupid.
Yeah, it's max.
Mm-hmm.
Monk, yo.
Just like my charisma.
Yep. It draws the it's very similar to like the shape and style of the previous sword he had. They had. So
Alright, sounds good. Let's see, do I win? I'm just gonna use my light hammer instead of my battle axe, so I don't actually do a shit ton of damage. Just a sparring match.
Yeah, Randy's gonna do 2-hand.
Right. right.
So
We will warn the crew before we begin.
Oh, Island is watching.
Yes, for sure. But we will, warn everybody what's happening, and just we're cool, we're safe.
She's kind of like leaning on her staff, just kind of watching.
Please feel free to spectate. Just
there's a moment where Renji's still as a statue with sword out. And almost in fucking human speed, just then lunges for you in a side swipe.
All right. See if I can get my shield up in time.
That's actually not great. 16?
Ooh, just misses. Just.
But then, so kind of like does that like stereotypical like samurai like charge like side swipe at a person, does that and immediately goes off for like the back.
Yep.
So second strike. Now you see that's better. That's 21.
That hits.
And hits you for 9 points of slashing.
Okay, 9 points. Good.
Just feels the blade hits the shield and then instantly like kind of like rechecks and then goes to the back.
Yep. All right. As you do that, Ling's just gonna try and elbow the back of your head as you spin around him.
Okay.
So that's actually an unarmed. Where are my attacks? Here they are. It's +7. Tripled at 3. That's a 10 to hit. That's not gonna hit.
No.
All right. Try again. Better. That's a 17 +7, so 24.
Oh yeah, no, but that.
It's 5 points of damage.
Alrighty.
I always forget how quick you are.
That second elbow, I was not prepared for that one apparently. Hold on 1 minute. Just need to. Okay. Renji is then going to do a spin kick towards you.
Okay, nice.
18.
That hits.
Alrighty. This one only hits you for. Oh, that's 11 point of bludgeoning damage. That's like a proper like kick to the solar plexus, like right there.
That one's got me winded.
And you notice that as he does that, as they do that, and then goes back in a sort of defensive position after the kick. That's all you notice.
Okay. Limb's just gonna kind of right themselves, and you see them whispering under their breath. And I'm gonna use my channel divinity to abjure enemy. Please make a wisdom saving throw of 16, and I believe you have advantage.
Is this
a magical effect?
No.
It's gonna frighten you.
Does that count as a charm?
It usually would say that it counts as a charm. Dominate, charm, sleep, those are considered charm effects. This one I do not think is.
Yeah. I only have advantage when it's against charm effects.
Okay. Then straight roll then.
Alrighty.
Unless you were a fiend or an undead, then you would have disadvantage. This runs you a fiend.
By the way,
Damn. You figured out my trap card on the lawn. What was the DC again?
16.
Meet and fucking beat.
Okay. Your speed is halved for a minute.
Ooh. Okay.
Otherwise, you would have been afraid and not been able to move at all.
Okay. So speed is halved from my 40 feet to 20.
And then see, that was an action. Can I do anything funny with a bonus action? Wait, I have a whole section for that. Shield of Faith. I'll pop a Shield of Faith up on me.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Ling just kind of stands their ground, raises their shield, and gets ready for your next attack.
All right. In a blinding fit of speed, Renji's gonna come charging towards you again. Slash instant flurry of blows, and then like a double bicycle kick, like a crack.
Nice.
So first slash 18.
Misses.
Damn Shield of Faith.
Uh-huh.
That definitely hits. That's a 15 plus 8.
Yes.
So that's one katana hit. Flurry of blows, 19?
Yeah, that's Macy.
Okay.
So that's one sword, one kick.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So one sword, two kicks, right?
Yep. So the sword is 7 points of slashing.
Okay.
And the two kicks I won't count that. Is 20 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
I got max damage on one again, and then like max damage is 11, and then I got 9 on the second.
Oh, nice. With that kick, you just kind of see Ling get a bit dizzy and just kind of go down on one knee. It's like, oh.
kind of does Reggie for a moment, like with kind of does that Bruce Lee thing. Just come on.
Oh my god. Okay. How do I do this?
By the way, if you're in a fight and someone does that Bruce Lee like that,
I'm no longer
just
in a
run.
fight.
No, just run.
No longer in a fight.
Nope. I do love those videos where it's like two people fighting and just one person it's like when the quiet guy fights and he smiles. Nope. I don't want
to. Fuck, I can only do one thing, I think. And Ling's gonna kind of circle around you, put their hand on your back, and attempt to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Because I'm at 3 fucking health points. I got nothing.
Okay.
So
the
it's
save?
another wisdom 16.
I'm sorry, my dude. That's a natural 20. Thank you, Jack.
Okay,
Nice.
okay.
I,
I-
for a moment, you watch Renji like kind of like seize up, stand still for a moment, and then just looks at you. Nice try though.
And yep. And I just kind of bow out. That was a grand fight. I loved it. It's a good sword. Good sword.
Gives a bow.
How much you missing? I don't even know how much I did. Like 5 points.
You did, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll tap you for 5, and I'll give the other 20 to me.
It's like that's for you and that's for me.
Yep. Oh, that was fun.
That was fun, I will admit.
There's a days after entertainment.
Mm. Let me know if you ever want to do that again.
Oh fuck yeah! I'll actually try and hurt you next time.
Should have tried that the
Well,
first
I
time.
appreciate you holding back
I
on
should have.
it. I appreciate you holding back on my boots rather than not break.
Oh, of course, of course.
Do you honestly think that I can have a fight and not damage like cause collateral damage? Who do you think I
would
am, a
hope
lost
so.
one?
Which reminds me, he's not allowed on any of my boats.
He knows.
I'm making it clear now.
He knows. He very, very much knows. And it was just like, yeah, that's one of the first things I told him.
Anything else you guys would like to do on this day?
Not on this day, no.
No, not really.
Cast Cure Wounds, 2nd level on myself.
Day 3, anything?
Honestly, don't think so.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Actually, fuck, I don't know if I bought. I know I bought the tools. I don't know if I actually got any wood. I was gonna start carving a bust of Thomas for Kindle.
We can say that you got the tools in Portobello or El Terrell, either
no,
one would had it.
I definitely got the tools. I just don't know if I got the material. So, like, just a small block of wood.
Yeah,
Or
easily.
I'll break off a branch off of one of the trees over the river.
That would be too small. But we'll say you were able to find some decent size and quality lumber to start working.
Okay. I'm just going to spend the rest of the time working on that.
All right. Day 4?
Just practicing with the chain dart again.
Okay. You were about to say something.
Yeah. Practicing also like dual wielding the new katana as well as the sword of wounding that Renji has.
Do you have 2-weapon fighter? The feat?
Hold on. No, but where is it? 2-weapon fighting, yeah.
You do?
Yeah, as a bonus action.
Well, as a bonus action, but That doesn't mean you're using the feat. The bonus action means that your offhanded does not get the proficiency bonus on the damage or the roll.
Oh yeah, no, that's why he's practicing.
Okay, that's why I'm asking. Okay.
Yeah.
How many days are you going to dedicate to this?
They're probably gonna be dedicating. What's the travel time from Squirtle to Candlekeep?
You're on day 4, so there's still 4 more days, and then there's the travel to Candlekeep from there.
Then for the whole 4 days, then
Make me 4 athletics checks.
Ooh. 23 for the first. 17 for the second. 16 for the third. And 21 for the fourth.
4 successes out of 4. You can go ahead and add that feat
Ooh, yay.
to your character.
Yes. Do I need to make any checks for my carving?
Sleight of hand. Four sleight of hands.
Okay. That's all for it.
Do you have proficiency with the tools?
Mm-mm.
Then
These
it's
are going to be
straight,
without proficiency.
Then it's a straight dex roll, yeah.
Not my sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. So it's normally a dex check, and then if you have proficiency, then you would be able to add your proficiency bonus, which usually ends up being the sleight of hand. But in this case, it just becomes a dex check. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm proficient in sleight of hand, but not the woodcarver's tools.
Yeah, so then it would just be dex.
Okay. I got a dirty 20 on 1, 14, a 12, and a 4.
So it starts off pretty strong, but you're having a really hard time with a fine, minute detail.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
By the second day, you're starting to get frustrated with it.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Oh, okay. 16?
You notice as you're working that you thought was a halfling but changeling individual is kind of like peeking at the corner of her eye towards you every now and then just goes back to like turning and like fiddling with her book or whatever she's working on. And then just kind of like looks over.
I will attempt. I'll attempt to make my way subtly over there. It doesn't have to be right this second, but sometime after I've noticed that and initiate a conversation.
All right.
So, saw you.
As you come over, it's again like if you come over and she's gone back to like just her book or whatever. So as you start to speak, the hair goes like bright white for a hot second and then fades back into that blue.
You're quite the startled one, yes?
He just kind of like points at your hands.
Yes.
Do you still have the wood carver tools in your hands?
Yeah, if I had done this immediately after, yeah. Yeah, I would have.
He starts repositioning your fingers on the tools to give you a better grip. And then reaches into her own little tool pouch and pulls out like a little chunk of wood. It's not anything big. And then just starts like showing you different ways.
Cool.
So re-roll 2 of those.
Okay,
with
I'm gonna
advantage.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna re-roll the last 2 that I said. So the 2 with the 10 or the 4 and the 12. You're now with advantage. Okay. Awesome. I got a natural 20 and a 15 plus 2, 17. So 22
Now
and
you're
17.
that brings you up to 3 successes because the baseline was 15.
Oh, okay.
So now you're able to get, and it's not very detailed, but throughout the trip, this individual is able to help you kind of figure out the best way to carve it. Add proficiency with woodcarver's tools.
Awesome.
As you have been taught by someone who has that experience what to do.
And I would also kind of like to get to know them while they're doing this, because I noticed that they didn't talk. I'm going to bring that up, ask if they speak any other languages, or if they are or if they are hindered.
If you ask directly, how do you ask? Just curious.
I think after probably the end of the first day, just kind of working with her, her or them.
She
him?
deck.
She they. Thank you. After I start working with them, and
Not that you
notice that they
know
haven't
that
actually.
in the circumstance because she's never spoken.
Yeah, noticing that they haven't spoken anything, I just kind of. Instead of speaking common, like at the very end, I'll poke in my other 3 languages: Celestial, Elvish, and Infernal, and see if they respond vocally to any of that.
What do you do
not,
first?
Celestial.
When you do that, the hair actually gets a little bit like dark, murky, kind of a nasty looking color, and they kind of shut down a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just thinking maybe you might know another language. I'm terribly sorry. I don't mean to offend in any way. Sorry.
They never speak. But after a while, like if as you switch language and after like the hair goes back to its normal like dark blue. You also notice that they have because their hair kind of like goes in front of their face, and it does like when they got upset like that, it did like grow long, and as they calmed down, it kind of went back up into like this shaggy pixie cut.
Oh, okay.
It kind of pulls in front of their eyes a little bit, and they've got one blue, one green, and every now and then like it'll like shimmer a little bit, but they're just very strange.
You are quite the interesting one, and I very much appreciate the help with the tools.
As you say, they smile and the hair lightens up to a lighter blue.
I'm Ling, by the way, and I I haven't actually changed from my scaled form, I guess. I'm still scaled under
I
all
mean,
this.
you can
so
say
I'll
that you did
change my fate
in days.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, I would didn't have a reason to. So I'll shift my face a little bit towards my more neutral face that I've been making for myself.
They do have like a little look of surprise for a second. And then they reach into their pocket and pull
still
a little,
working on it.
and they just write the letters AI on a little scrap of paper.
AI?
Yeah, just the letters AI, their name, I.
Oh. I'm sorry, foggy headed. Did I introduce myself as Ling before I did
You said
the thing?
you were Ling, yes.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. Hello, I. Right? Well, obviously, I may have gotten off on the wrong foot with the celestial there. Is there? How do I put this, Chip? Is there a particular reason that you don't like that language? Is it just a sore spot for you, or is it kind of something to do with our people? I know nothing about our people, honestly. I'm trying to learn more.
She does get kind of fidgety as you're asking them about Celestial and all of that. And when you're like, does it have anything to do with our people? They're like,
Are you estranged from the rest of us as well? I know the feeling. I've been in. I grew up in Baldur's Gate for 17 years now. No, no memories of our people, unfortunately. Well, if you ever find anything out about our people, would you mind writing to Candlekeep? And if I find anything, if you wish, I can write to you.
you
Let
ask
know.
about you mentioned Candlekeep, and they just kind of look confused. Her kind of goes like a weird gray.
I'm sorry. It's a grand library south of Baldur's Gate. It's where I work, actually.
It brightens back up.
Fan of libraries, yes. Well, oh, what do I have? I'm not sure where you're heading, but we're heading back there. That's where we're going. um, you seem like a really kind person. Did I don't know where you're heading right now, but would you care to join us? We might be able to get you a book out, or I don't know. Just maybe I'm reaching a little too far. I'm just, like you said, you're only the second of our kind that I've met. No.
They still never speak.
Yeah. No,
You can see they're kind of like
watching.
lost, and they're like, they
it's
don't
okay.
know how to communicate it. But they're also just...
Well, they were writing earlier, weren't they?
Yeah, they were, but they actually reach into their pouch and pull out like a map.
Oh, okay.
And they just point to Baldur's Gate.
Oh, heading to Baldur's Gate. If you don't mind my asking, what brings you that way? Just out looking about, adventuring, or it's what got me out.
Renji, you probably can see this conversation happening. And it's interesting because Ling is talking to someone, and every now and then the hair like pops in a different shape and color. And you're just like it's weird. It's a little weird.
Yeah, no, honestly, like there was a moment of that's really weird, but at the same time, it's like, oh,
but who am I friends with?
Well, but it's also like, oh, they made a friend. I'll leave them to it.
No. When you get to Baldur's Gate, if if you need some help or someone to point you around, go to, and oh my god, I can't remember, but Ling points out where he lives and says to ask for Michael and say that you're a friend of Ling's. And I just thought of something. I don't know if you ever have, but I I know I can change the markings on my skin, and I try and like those scroller bars with words across them. I try and do that on my forearm that says, "Have you tried talking
So
on your arm?"
it's one thing to make like scales of different colors, but to do something like that is
Too
way
intricate.
too complex. Like you
Oh,
could,
never
like you
mind.
have a tattoo on your body that you cannot change.
Well, yeah, that's ink.
Yeah. You'll also notice that most of their skin is covered. They have long
I
sleeves.
see.
They're, it's up to their neck. They're pretty.
I see. Okay.
They
Well, never
have
mind then.
gloves. They have fingerless gloves.
Okay. Yeah. Then yeah, no, definitely not. Right. Thank you. It's been a while since I've had an interesting conversation. Um, I just kind of lift up the tools and my thing. Am I doing this right? Can't go back to
Just
that.
slight adjustments of your fingers, and then you continue. Is there anything else you guys would like to do until you get to Baldur's Gate? All right.
No, because I feel like that conversation may have went on a little too long.
It's fine.
It's hard to have a conversation with someone with.
Yeah. It was mute.
The familiar sight of the walls of Baldur's Gate quickly comes upon you, and the riverboat comes to an end. You're able to say your goodbyes to Island, to Caleb, to random halfling on the boat, and continue your travels on the road towards Candlekeep.
I think as we pass through Baldur's Gate or by Baldur's Gate, Ling will write a quick letter to Michael and have it sent so
Okay.
that they know who I is.
Okay. It's only going to be about like 2 copper. Have somebody run it.
Actually, have copper.
Copper is 10 copper is 1 silver.
Mhm.
The math.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised I actually
Dimes,
have copper.
dimes and dollars. Pennies and dimes and dollars. All right. And you all are able to make your way towards Candlekeep. During these few days, just real quick, is there anything you guys want to do?
Well, I kind of have to figure out how to get Keith to ride Selwa. Because transport.
Oh, are you yeah, that's a fair point. Are you going to use Seldwa as a mount for the first time?
Very much so.
So you get off the boat, you say your goodbyes, you start heading down the road, followed by this little golden dachshund. What do you do?
All right, Seldwa, it's time for your first big task. Can you
I
be
feel that I can be adequate in your expectations.
well, I've seen you get big before. Can you get big enough for us all to ride?
Certainly. Renji, you hear this conversation and you watch this dachshund grow and grow and grow, gain an extra set of legs to support its midsection, and grow until it is the size of an oversized, way too long warhorse. It's kind of like,
Oh boy.
I don't want to say cat bus, because you're not climbing in it, you're riding on it.
Long
But
no.
you can sense the similarities.
And I'm gonna climb right up and help everyone else up and hope to Denier that frickin' Mimi can get Keith on this thing.
Looks to Ling. What?
Ready for a ride? It's a
What?
steed. I cast Find Steed. This is what they were made for.
I am here to help you go to your new location.
You know, it's not the talking that bothered me, because we have Keith.
Hey.
Sorry, that was bothering me to high heaven. Well, I just noticed, like, how long have I been out of focus? Must fix. You have.
It's the size. Are you
know,
sizist?
No, I'm not anything. It's just the fact that suddenly your dog has grown an extra set of legs, and you didn't think to tell us?
I showed you.
This is the first.
I don't know. Maybe you were in your head at the time.
It's possible.
But like the first
Don't
night
get me wrong.
that I got them,
Don't get me wrong. That's
they
a good
literally
boy.
grew. They shrank. I threw them in the river. They grew like thin legs and swam, and then they crawled up the side of the boat.
If you do not recall, I believe your friend was taking care of a sibling of theirs at the time, at the far end of the ship. They might not have witnessed this endeavor.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you were with the Lostern. Yeah, sorry, Reggie.
Don't get me wrong. This is a good boy, and that is cool.
His tail starts wagging more, which is whoosh, 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 whoosh. It's a big tail.
And do not get me wrong. I am very looking forward to. Yes. Oh, what?
I am a good boy.
Yes, you are.
I mean,
you're the goodest of boys.
do you speak Infernal? You know that Seldwa means gift. They are a gift from the gods.
I do not speak Infernal.
No, I thought you did. That's why I chose it.
Speaks to you in Celestial.
Oh, god damn it.
No, it's a celestial that speaks Infernal. You're right.
It is. Well, shit. I made mistakes.
But you were giving Kindle lessons in
Yeah.
Infernal. So if Renji was nearby, you can say that Renji's also been receiving lessons in Infernal.
You're going to have to start charging for classes.
At this rate, though, that does mean I need a couple intelligence rolls from Renji.
Okay. Oh, no, okay. Do you need anything from me?
You rolled them for Kindle, it would be the same.
Okay.
From you.
Okay, we'll see how this goes. At 19 on the first, okay. Whoa. I rolled 2 17s in a row. Why are you good to me today? Are you planning to fuck me up soon?
Yes.
When you need it the most.
Oh fuck, we have Panda on Monday. Don't you dare. Darwin's going through a hard enough time as it is.
It's not Darwin's die, it's Drax's dice.
I know. Actually, to be fair, I need to get back into using Darwin's die because they're a bit lonely. But yeah, so both 19s.
Yeah. Add Infernal as your language. Kindle only got like conversational how to say hello, right? It didn't go well.
Yeah.
I think he rolled like a 7.
Unfortunately.
It was bad.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Sadly. So yes, now you know that their name means the gift of dog. I asked for a warhorse, and Denier decided to bless me with whatever the hell this thing is.
I am a good dog.
Yes, you are. Scritches. I'm guessing I have to like go like this to get to do the muzzle scritch, like this.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And it like make a strength check.
Oh, okay. 7.
Awesome.
Guidance.
So I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's what my dog
10.
does. When you get like the scritches and then they just lean all of their weight into their neck, and you're like, nope, and you go down.
Yep.
Good dog.
Do you need a hand, or is this a death that you welcome?
I don't know how to answer that.
The amount of times I'm like that when Ghost is just like on my like paws on chest, and I'm just like, thanks, bud.
Eventually, it lifts its head to look in another direction, and you can breathe again.
Oh my God!
Out quickly before it flops his head back down.
Right.
And Sandra, I think you should get off Ling because you are big boy.
You are correct. Stands up.
To Candlekeep then.
Yes. Southward.
All right.
We
Keith,
need a saddle.
Keith sits on Mimi. Who sits on Selda. Keith does not like Selda.
No. No, they don't.
And Wink freaked the fuck out when Selda got like full arching.
Oh. Right. Cats and dogs, celestials and dead abyssals. Fuck.
There's a few times where you watch like this one armed cat just go like pull his paw back down. Just like I'm gonna whack it.
It's an internal
And
monologue
Kindle.
of, I'm gonna bap you.
And when Kindle goes to climb on, Wink goes back into that ethereal, not quite there, where you can't see Wink.
Mm-hmm.
You're assuming Wink is still there, but
yeah,
you don't
you'd
see
rather
it.
travel with us than with us. Well, that's one out of 2 pets that honestly I honestly thought Keith was going to be the harder one to get on the dog. Oh yeah, no, it's not happy. That's for sure.
No.
Keith, if you make friends, I will help you hunt down a nice big bloody beast for you to eat before we actually get to Candlekeep. Just instantly no.
Not worth it.
Okay.
As you go to camp for the night, really quick, Are you doing anything for the evening?
Um. Hmm. I'm gonna work on my carving for a bit. Do my nightly prayers, and have Seldwa uh, keep a keep guard out around camp.
Okay.
Alert me if anything comes by. Wake us up.
I will do my best. You've lately been grabbing the alchemy jug from the bag of holding. Are you doing anything with that or no?
No, that was just on the ship to fill up some wine for them. Unless
I just
anybody
didn't know
else
because
wants some.
I didn't know if you were making another acid vial or something.
Unfortunately, I'm out of vials. I did think of that. I don't have any more to do the thing. I want to, but I can't.
Um,
Right, Renji?
Renji. Renji pull. There were a few other scrolls that he picked from the temple, and they are martial arts scrolls, and he's actually going to learn from them. Nothing like serious, just different forms, just
okay.
ready to learn something new.
All right.
So he's going to be practicing that in the night, and he's going to be Renji is going to be taken first and last watch.
Okay. As you guys set up camp for the night, Mimi pulls out the hole, as that's where she has been sleeping lately. Make perception checks, both of you.
Oh God. Ooh, natural 20.
Nice. 25.
That's 21 total.
You're used to, you know that Mimi has been working on organizing the hole. And it is a mess. There's shit thrown everywhere, and it's dirty. Very unlike what you're used to. It looks like it's been tossed.
Mimi.
Yeah.
We need to have a talk. Did you summon the Bagman?
No, I haven't done that forever. What?
Look at the hole. Did you do that?
No, I did not do that.
You didn't go feral while you were sleeping?
No, I did not.
Then how to end up with that?
I don't know.
Insight. Actually, no. I'm not going to insight because why does Mimi have to lie?
Can I hop down in the hole and make an investigation and see if I can spot if anything's missing or if there's like evidence?
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
I'm going to guide myself on this. Don't fuck me. Ooh, okay, 18 plus 1 is 19 plus 3 is 22.
22. Yeah. So it is, everything here is just, there's a First thing you notice is that there's like dirty tracks around that look more like fabric dragging, but you don't know where it starts. Like there's no origin point. And it really does look like something's been just tossed around. You are missing one of those iron ingots that you guys got. It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Just
So
you
we have
notice that
6
there's
now.
an extra one missing. Yeah.
You
But
said
there are.
fabric tracks?
It looks more like if someone had like scraps of fabric dragging in the mud, and then it came onto a clean floor.
Okay.
Yeah. There is also in here now a somewhat rotten onion, a leather left-handed glove, and a dead mouse.
Mimi, are you sure you didn't try and summon the Bagman?
We haven't done that in so long.
Did you? You've been sleeping in here. Have you left the hole unsupervised at any time?
I mean, when we're traveling, I'm not in it all the time.
You don't fold it up and keep it with you?
No, it's folded. I'm like really confused.
Yeah, we are too.
Yeah.
So we have somehow acquired a rotten onion, a dead mouse, and what was the other thing? I thought there was 3.
An old left leather glove.
And a random glove for the left hand. Also, one of our iron bars is missing.
If you're holding up the glove, it's sticky.
Oh, God. And I don't even want to know what's on this, and I just kind of throw it up.
Why are you throwing up here?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. I pressed a digitation my hand.
Wait.
Lean it off my hand.
I'd like to make an investigation check on the glove to see if I can identify one white sticky and see if there's any like make marks.
Make marks? Like where it's from?
Where it's from,
Yeah.
or if they're specific leather gloves, maybe they belong to someone.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. I just want to make sure I heard you right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll your investigation.
Guidance.
I'll take the guidance. What's your guidance die?
D4.
That is a 19.
So for the glove, it almost seems like there's like, it's almost like a tar-y ichor to it. You don't see anything that marks it. It's bizarre. It's random.
What's the smell like?
Nasty, dirty, old.
That ain't right. So it's like I'll touch it and get a feel of the viscosity. Like is it like?
It's like it's gonna sound super specific, but it's like if you had like one of the fast food sauce cups that got left open in a bag for too long, kind of sticky.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. Oh.
I just flings it off, just hard. I don't even want to know. But it's old and yeah, that's old and it's like echo. Oh,
What happened in here? And
uh, Reggie's also gonna climb in and take away investigation, just in case.
okay.
Second pair of eyes and all.
Can I also do a divine sense? See if there's anything inside.
You may pop off a divine sense, but I know what those hands up mean.
Me too.
22.
22. Okay. You notice, like I said, a lot of shit seems like it's just been torn around and searched through. You're missing an iron bar.
Mm.
Is there anything? What else do you have in that bag? Because I'm trying to. There is
Yeah.
something else, but I'm trying to remember.
Just a moment. Okay, so we have the potion of mind reading, a borrowed library book, some ink, a potion of bottled breath.
I have the
Potion
potion of
of-
mind reading.
It did
You
get
gave it to me.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Potion of climbing, a tinderbox, my vestments, the alchemy jug, 10 crossbow bolts, silver icon in the shape of a raven, an old-looking insignia from a legionnaire, a ripped piece of parchment, now 6 iron bars, a deep and creeping darkness. That's the book we got from the Storpenhauer Tavern. The 3 books on extra-dimensional spaces that I read, and a handful of letters and stuff that we got from the mayor's room.
A couple of those letters are missing.
Okay. Huh. Some iron bar and some leather and some letters. Swapped
And
for
on some of the items that have been thrown around, there are marks in. If it's like wooden or something, it's like claw marks, like it's been held tightly before it got tossed. Is what Renji notices with a natural 20.
Keith,
What?
can you come down here a minute, please?
Do I have to?
Yes,
I don't want to.
please.
I don't want to. Fine.
Thank you.
Ooh. Looks over at the mouse. Oh, lunch.
Fine.
Hey.
Actually, wait, no, that's evidence. That's evidence.
Is
Old. Hey, hey. Well, first of all, Keith is not eating something that I allowed him to because it's that old. So they do have limits.
Yeah, that's good to know.
The Reggie looks straight at Keith. What?
it just like goes off into a corner.
Could have left you back at the mansion.
It would have been better.
You would have had no food.
Forever.
Those super cheerful, creepy thingies fed me, so.
Yes, but then you wouldn't enjoy the whole experience of a full cow, would you? You love the cow, don't you? If you're good and playing nice, I'll talk to Mimi and see about getting you another cow or maybe a pig. Pigs are good as well. You ever had pig? Okay. We'll see what we can do, okay? Just play nice for now.
Heath, out of curiosity, do you recognize the smell or whatever this is?
Actually, Ling, could you go find the glove? I threw it.
Oh, really?
I know.
Fine.
I know.
Renji, you also notice, kind of tucked amongst the rubble, there's a tiny little scrap of paper sticking out.
I'll take that and read it. If it's readable.
It is. You see on this piece of paper, it's that old parchment. It looks like it's been thrown around quite a lot. And it has a very curious looking stain on it. It says, close the bag, close the bag, close it up tight. Because if not, he will come at night. He comes when you're sleeping. He will give you a fright. Beware of the bag he steals in the night. Think that you're brave. Think that you're nice. Just open the bag and say his name thrice. For the third time you speak it, he will come and will snatch you away, leaving naught but a crumb.
Maybe no more sleeping in the hole. Not during night.
Nice and dark in there.
No, you do not want to sleep in the hole. I hand the paper to Ling and Mimi. So, like,
because I think Ling is still down there with you, aren't you, Ling? Or did you?
Yeah, I thought I hadn't had a chance.
So, while reading this, he's not saying. Renji's not saying this out loud. No one's allowed to sleep in the hole anymore, ever. Hands it to you first. Mimi, you're not allowed to sleep in the hole anymore.
Not at night, anyway. I hold it up for him to read.
Fine.
Oh my god, we need to make sure this thing is closed every night.
Every night.
Oh no. Okay. Well, Mimi, your suspicions were confirmed. They are real.
They owe us an iron bar and some letters.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this they left is supposed to be a trade or not.
I don't want to know where that glove came from.
Oh God, me neither.
No, there are many things I want to know in this world. No.
Yeah.
The mouse. Just no.
Dead mouse, rotten onion, whatever. That's just that happens. But that glove kind of scares me.
Yeah, don't smell it. It's
rank.
Hey Keith, smell this.
That's what I was trying to do.
What? Huh?
Do you recognize that smell?
Ow! That's just nasty.
Agreed. Just curious.
Okay, good to know.
How would you do that?
Wait.
I don't know. Wait, You have a dog.
I do, but oh god.
I
Seldela!
know. I know. This is actually hurting me as well. I'm like, no, we have to give the good boy
You're
the
awake. I
nasty
can be
ass
of
glove.
assistance.
You go smell the you go smell the gloves that's over there and see if you recognize the scent. Or if
I
there's
can
a
certainly
trail around
try.
here that
Goes over.
thank you.
Sniff pulls the head back quickly. That was quite unpleasant.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Is it familiar at all?
No, it is not. I'm afraid to say
Okay.
that I do not know that scent. And like goes down and then starts doing that thing that dogs do. They're just like,
Get it out of my nose.
I'm gonna put the bag of dog treats in front of him so that he can like sniff those.
that's a much more pleasant scent.
Yeah, I'm sorry, boy. Oh god.
No, I just. So, Ghost has a habit of ripping ass, right? The one time he was cuddling with me in bed, I do the same, and he gets out of bed, and I'm just like, I want to say sorry, but Karma's a bitch, buddy.
Yeah, Jake looks insulted. He's like, but then he also like if he farts, he looks at his own ass. And he goes and walks away. He's like,
It's like, damn, did I do that?
yeah. He kind of spooks himself. But he's old,
So
he can't
funny.
get up fast. So he's just like,
Oh,
oh
no.
shit.
Oh lords.
I think I showed you guys the most adorable photo I took of him recently.
Oh, dogs, we do not deserve them.
No, not at all.
Oh no.
I did. When he's holding himself up against the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Super cute.
We think he does this to relieve his hips because he's got arthritis.
Yeah.
Recovers.
So we think he puts himself against the wall like that so he relieves the pressure on his hips.
Oh, sweet old man.
Yeah, we call it holding up the wall.
Hold wall.
Mm-hmm. So, is there anything else you would like to do on this evening?
What can we do?
I look at the we look at the glove. Burn it.
Yeah, you have to do the unders.
Happily.
First of all, Reggie, like, just because everyone has to suffer, because some of us suffered, like, wafts the air above the glove right towards Kindle. Just
I'll tell Hannah you did that.
yeah.
She's gonna give
See,
you Kindle's response.
Now, I was expecting you to do that towards Mimi because, she's the one who's sleeping in it and caused Bagman.
Well, here's the thing. Mimi drinks vinegar on a regular basis. I feel that even this won't bother her. Unless, actually, no, the only one who could probably tell if it would be Sealer.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to start prestidigitationing everything, cleaning. Everything in the hole, everything the glove touched. Get rid of the onion, get rid of the rat.
Okay.
And attempt to tidy up a little bit.
You tidy up a bit in the hole. And you guys begin your watches.
Making sure that thing's closed.
Making sure it's closed. Renji, you said you were doing first and last watch. Do you want to roll your perception checks?
Yep. All right. For first watch,
a second.
The glove traumatized Reggie because that's a natural 2.
You're having a
Dog's looking out.
hard time staying focused on the surroundings, just knowing that the bag man has made an appearance within your reportable hole and that the hole is right there. And so your attention keeps being brought towards that and brought towards that. And it's very distracting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ling, are you taking second watch?
Mm-hmm. 9.
9 again. It's right there. It could just.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna unfold itself. It's not gonna unfold itself. I swear I saw it move. It's not gonna unfold itself. And by the end of the watch, he's so much more focused on telling himself that it's not gonna open on itself than he is anything looking around.
Nothing else. Nothing else. Yep.
I swear I
If
saw
your
that
watch
thing move,
comes
but I
to an
wasn't
end.
sure if it was the wind or not.
But your watch comes to an end without an issue. Renji, third watch.
I say that on the handoff.
That's better. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You're feeling much more confident that nothing's going to happen tonight. It would have happened already. So you're able to focus on the outside of the camp. Your animals going by. Starting to get a light rain. Nothing too bad. It's a peaceful watch.
Alrighty.
Next morning comes around. Anything you guys would like to do on this day of travel?
Carefully and slowly open the hole. See if anything's changed.
You open the hole and look in, and no, everything's the same. Nothing's changed.
That is super creepy. Just get Selva ready for another ride. Another day's travel.
All right. You are able to continue on down the road. Anything else you guys want to do on this day of travel? Day 3?
Out of curiosity, would Selva's speed give us any cutting down on travel time?
Sure, I'll say it knocks off like 2 days.
Okay. Their speed is
I'm
40 on the stat block you gave me.
That's not
versus our
far
usual
off of
30.
Then it would only take off
Yeah.
1 day because it's not far off.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just easier for one unit to be moving than keep everybody in a group. Kind of slows everyone down a little bit.
All right. You continue. The next night comes. Who's taking first watch?
I will, because I'm going to try and consecrate the freaking bat or the hole. Just gonna go in and ward everything off with some prayers and some incense. And
Are you casting a spell?
yeah, that's a good question. I don't have. Oh, actually, no, I do have ceremony, but that's a bit loosey goosey. I think. Hang on. Yeah, that's a bit loosey goosey. It's up to you if you want to let me use it.
What are you which I mean, this has 6 specific things.
Yeah.
There is like glyph of warding, but I don't think you have that.
No, I don't. Um, I guess
Yeah, ceremony's
bless.
not going to help in this.
Okay, I was gonna say maybe the bless water, but instead of water, just the whole.
Yeah, you can't. You'd have to bless like a vial of water. It's not.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Then no, I'm just using prayers and me and
Okay.
hope and faith.
You feel like you've done a great job.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna have Seldoa keep watch for me because that takes a good while.
Okay.
Um,
That you're in the hole.
oh, uh-huh.
Okay.
I need to look up their stats again. I rolled a 2 plus 5, so that's 7.
7.
7
All
for
right.
Seldoa's perception.
Yeah, it's so you. As far as you know, Seldo is doing a great job keeping watch.
I'll finish up about a half hour or so before everyone else for the next watch wakes up.
Okay. Are you next up, Renji?
Yeah. Last watch.
Second and last watch, you mean?
No, so how many
Because
watches are we
Ling was
doing?
doing the first watch this time.
Okay, then I'll do second and what are we doing? 3 or 4 watches?
3.
I'll do second and third then.
Okay.
Because I only need the 4 hours. Imagine being actually rested on 4 hours. Fuck you.
Make a perception check.
That is 21 on the first one.
21.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ling,
Yes.
as you go to climb out of the hole after completing the ceremony to wake up Renji, you start to hear a slight noise from
inside the
behind you,
hole?
below you,
From behind.
you, as you're climbing out the hole.
I
Renji,
immediately
you're
drop.
getting up as you watch as Ling starts to climb up over the edge and suddenly is pulled back down out of view because a 25 is going to hit you. You are considered grappled. Roll initiative. Actually, to be nice, we will pick it up there next time.
Oh, okay.
So that we can have the other 2 possibly with us.
Okay.
Mimi needs to deal with the bagman.
Mimi needs to tangle with the bag.
Watches Ling, eyes wide, disappear down into the hole with a shout. It's out of view. And Ling, you feel these long arms, clawed fingers wrapping around the back of your legs and pulling along your body, pulling you in and starting to drag you backwards.
Oh God. Okay. Oh God.
And that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Do you mind if we roll initiative now so we know?
Sure.
Oh
Put
God.
it on the above VTT when you get it. I'll make sure to roll. I've got to put the counter together actually, so just tell me.
Okay. I'll message.
See,
Oh no! Why? That's 11.
Hey, 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Is that your initiative?
11. 11
7?
for me. Yeah.
Oh God.
7 for Ling, 11 for Renji.
This is gonna go great.
Yeah, it's not gonna go great.
Oh no.
Cool. This is gonna be awesome for me. And that's where we're gonna end it. So I'm gonna stop the recording here.